just want to say.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
I know. How are you doing? Congratulations.
Thank you
so
much.
you're Ghana's strongest woman.
Yes.
And you had to pull a track?
Yes.
Officially, yeah.
She has to pull a track?
Yeah.
How, I mean, what's the weight of it?
It's 4,000 kilograms, so that's 4 tons.
Oh, I can pull it.
Eh?
I can pull it.
You know 4,000? I didn't mean 4 cubes of sugar.
Okay, so that's it.
Yeah, that's it. So it was a pickup truck, and she was the third yesterday among the ladies in terms of the balloting.
Yes.
So 2 ladies had come before her. They had all done so. I think it was 16 seconds for each of them, and then she did hers in 12 seconds. 12 seconds. And then that was the second event. That was the superset bench press. Yeah.
How long have you been doing weightlifting and all these things?
2 years now.
2 years?
Yeah.
What got you into this whole field of staying strong and becoming Ghana's strongest woman?
I always see people do it, and I find it so interesting. So I decided to take part, and then that got me here.
Out of interest?
Yeah.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Before that, were you there hitting the gym at all? Were you doing...
I was hitting the gym at that time, but it wasn't for competitions or any program, just to keep fit and just look good.
So what was your main aim for joining Ghana's Strongest Woman?
Well, I got to know I have the strength, so let me just give it a try, and I was able to make it.
How's the competition yesterday, Thierry?
Well, I thought it was it was quite interesting. It's the first time I was hosting, a ladies' final. I didn't know the level of competition to expect. I didn't know how immense they were going to be, but they blew me away. Every lady that came over there, I mean, among the 4 of them, was very well prepared. Some of the ladies, I'm not going to mention names, but some of the ladies that I thought weren't even going to be putting up a good fight were outdoing themselves. I'm talking about Faustina Menu, Victoria Agbeyeye. You know, it seemed a straight fight between Doris and Abigail Ofori. But even yesterday, Abigail was out of form. She didn't impress me a lot. It was rather Faustina and then Victoria who I think did, the best work of all the 4 ladies. I mean, we expected Doris to do this, so it's not that much of a surprise to me, because in a way I tipped her to win, because I have been with them all 8 weeks. We've been going around, Accra. It's
been running for 8 weeks.
Yeah, 8 weeks.
And look at you. Can you carry the things you carry?
I've done a lot of these things. In the international competitions, I decided to slow down. So I'm back holding the microphone.
Which one did you attend? Which international competition?
Citizen.
You're not thinking about it. Yeah, like that's what happens. But Doris, what does this mean to you as Ghana's first strongest woman?
Well, I'm so happy, and it's amazing. Like, I was so overwhelmed yesterday. I didn't even know. Even I got hurt yesterday, but
she's been limping,
I just tried to do my best.
Oh, and you were writing exams at that time?
Yes, I wanted to mention that.
Writing exams.
Yes.
So you missed your paper?
No.
Okay. How did you manage?
My school director, Mr. Chumesi Atadaboni, has been so helpful, because he knew I had a competition like this. So, sorry, I had a competition like this, so he has to support a lot with that. The examination council from Dansoman too knew I was doing something like this, so it was just communication between them, and they always tell me to come do the competition and then come back to write my paper. It's either I write it in the hall or I write it in the director's office. So anyhow, I just need to write the paper.
And you know what's fascinating about this? There were times when the school would call me. I mean, the man he mentioned would call me, and it was that maybe they had the paper. She mentioned, sorry. Yeah. There were times when she had the paper, say, around 4 p.m., and we are starting the show around 3. There's no way she finishes before writing the paper, and then it has to be postponed because of her, or sometimes hers is pushed forward, so she comes to write alone. What fascinated me was her composure. It's okay, let's just go through the competition. I'll go and write the paper. And I'm like, are you done studying? Because I know how I look like, hours before an exam.
How do you look like?
I look very out of place, very unkempt.
When you're
Because
going to write the paper.
I'm looking at the paper, I'm looking at what's ahead. But she is very well composed, and she would hop into a car all the way to Tema to write a paper from wherever we are having the events that day.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really fascinating how she combined the books with lifting of weights.
Yeah.
it was really
That's
fascinating.
impressive.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so yesterday we also had Victoria,
Agbeye.
Agbeye.
Yeah.
That's her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so she
It sounds like a
came,
nickname, eh?
Yes. Okay, so she came in second,
Yeah.
and then Abigail came in third. So
Third.
what did they all win?
So she's going home with 10,000 Ghana cedis,
Hey, I want to do
and then a
something.
trip abroad.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Tell me.
You get to decide. Does she get to decide where she wants to go?
No, I think obviously Media General will decide.
I see.
But she has a
Where do you
trip
want to
abroad.
go? Where do you want to go?
Yeah, where do you want to go?
Canada.
Hey,
Oh, Hema Nyabutre.
Mario, come here. Visa,
Nyabutre, host in Korea, Nyabutre.
Now, what did you carry that you want to go to Canada for?
Microphone no ni memudru.
Oh,
But I'm a
I'm going to
Let's do this.
She's not
Canada,
going.
baby.
I will be hosting you. Yeah, the after party, I'm the host.
Canada, India, you are the host.
Yes, you will stay. Okay, so that's going to
Yeah,
happen.
so that plus the 3-month health cover from one of the sponsors, Dragnet, and then also she gets sponsor products.
Okay.
Second place gets 8,000 Ghana cedis plus products from sponsors. Third place gets 5,000 Ghana cedis plus sponsor products, and then 3,000 Ghana cedis for the fourth.
So Ghana's Strongest Woman is here to stay.
It should be here to stay because it was a really lovely event. I think that there's a lot to improve, obviously, because it's a maiden edition. But there were a lot of hints of a very, very successful story to be written.
I see. What was your most difficult challenge yesterday?
Yesterday, well, it was a tie flip. Because, yeah.
That
it
was difficult. Why?
It was difficult for me because before the tie flip, I had back injury, then my knee. So I wasn't really able to do my best. So I just did, I did about 4, and then I had to stop because I didn't want to, put more pressure on my waist because I was already going through pain. So I just stopped.
So from this point, what is the future looking like for you? Are you looking at going for international competitions? What's the plan?
Yeah, I really want to go for international competitions. When I get the opportunity to, I will.
Definitely. What would you say to everyone who's watching you now?
I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who supported me from home, my family, Methodist University students, my gym members, Jordan Fitness, Barbell Fitness, my school, Mr. Tadabone. He has been so supportive. He always give me money. Anytime I ask him,
Oh, really?
he will just send me Momo.
At,
Sometimes I'll be here, and then by the time I
Give
get
us
out
his
from
number. We need more. Okay.
he always he's so supportive. He does everything for me. And a big thank you to TV3 for giving us this opportunity to be here. To our presenters, Coach Bino and then Terry.
Yeah.
Terry is always funny.
I'm part of the vote of thanks.
Do us a favor. You are Ghana's Strongest Woman.
Yeah.
Show us what you can do. Carry Thierry and let's see.
Hello, can we close?
Carry him. This is a challenge. Otherwise, we're taking these bells from you.
No.
Carry him.
I'm going through pain right now, so maybe I have to go for checkup and then I'll come back. I'll come back for you.
Thank you.
Why don't you want her
Later.
to carry you?
No, because I feel very heavy this morning. I just don't want to humiliate her on TV.
Humiliate her?
Yeah.
Tell me about your coach. I mean, that your coach was also in Ghana's Strongest, and he won in 2016.
Yes. Courage.
Courage,
Yes.
Adeko.
Okay.
You know, I was surprised when I saw him yesterday, seated by her, because he won at Oceanic Beach Resort. That was in 2016, and it was a pretty dramatic final. And to see him coach her, I'm not surprised that she won. Really, Courage is good. No, he's that good.
I want to take back to next year, so can you introduce me to Carrie?
No, I will train you.
Actually, I have 2 coaches.
Oh, I see.
Courage
okay.
and then Wisdom. Yeah.
Okay. Well, shouts to
Why
them.
are your coaches? They have very funny names. Courage,
and
wisdom.
But that's
Next one will be knowledge.
that's the winning factor.
And then Favor.
And favor.
It won't be Thierry because we don't know where we're going with that one. But thank you so much for joining us and congratulations.
Thank you.
You really deserve it. Okay. Do you want to say thank you to?
I just want to say thank you.
Okay, we're done. It's okay.
God has made this successful and possible. Bella,
My voice will come back.
it was a lovely performance by you anyway last
Thank you,
weekend.
thank you.
I enjoyed that a lot.
Oh, you were there?
No, I wasn't. I was.